Hey guys, welcome back everybody. Hope you all are doing great. Guys, today in this video we are going to troubleshoot one ticket. And ticket is in front of you. You can see here problem is failover is not working between Airtel and Tata Communication. Airtel and Tata, these are two SP service provider. Airtel is primary service provider in my scenario and Tata is backup service provider. And this is my topology for today guys. As you can see in my topology there are two sites. This is site 1, this is site 2 at different locations. Site 1 is in Delhi, site 2 is in Mumbai. Both sites are connected together with the help of two service provider. One is Airtel, other one is Tata Communication. Why we have two service provider? For the redundancy. And guys, between these two sites you can see we have layer 2 link, L2 link, right, by the service provider. Like between router 1 and router 2, these two are edge router. Router 1 is the edge router of Delhi branch, side 1. Router 2 is the edge router of Mumbai branch, correct, side 2. So between edge router of side 1 and side 2, we have layer 2 link from Airtel, where I am running subnet 10.1.1.0/30. In the same way, I have one L2 link between router 1 and router 2 from Tata Communication, where I am running subnet 10.1.2.0/30. Why I am using 30? To avoid the wastage of IP address, correct? So this is my topology. Hope topology is clear, and this is network of service provider. We are not going to discuss the configuration of service provider. Even I don't have access of service provider devices, right? Between my edge routers there is L2 link. So service provider have configured layer 2 VPN, right? And you can see I'm running same subnet on both sides on the link. And now on this link I'm running one IGP protocol, right? See, in the real time also guys, I am always using OSPF routing protocol, OSPF as a IGP. Most of the companies, even if you are a network engineer, then you already know most of the organizations are using OSPF protocol as their IGP protocol. The reason is the traffic engineering, right? We have better option for path manipulation in OSPF in the IGP protocol, right? So between R1 and R2, we are running OSPF routing protocol over here on this VPN, on this link OSPF, and here also OSPF. And with the help of this IGP protocol, OSPF protocol, we have configured this router to forward traffic via Airtel if Airtel is up. But if Airtel is not available, if there is some issue on the Airtel, then automatically this router should fail over the traffic, right? It should start forwarding traffic via Tata Communication. Maybe here on Airtel we have more bandwidth, on the Tata we have less bandwidth, right? So this is my scenario, and hope scenario is clear. Now the issue over here is, guys, see, between router 1 and router 2, like router 1 is connected with one LAN, local area network, where I'm running this subnet 192.168.10.0/24, and in the side 2, like router 2 is also connected with one LAN, where I'm running this subnet 192.168.20.0/24. In your scenario there can be multiple subnets inside side 1 and side 2, and we are going to exchange these prefixes, these routes, with the help of this tunnel, this layer 2 link provided by ISP, right? So engineers have configured the OSPF on router number 1 and router number 2. They have advertised their LAN prefixes in OSPF, right? And both sides are able to communicate with each other. But when ISP1 is going down, or when I am shutdowning this interface, when I am running shutdown to this interface, failover is not working properly, right? And even if ISP1 is up, then also I am getting some reply packet from the Tata. Like if let's suppose here is one user and here is one user, the IP address of this user is, let's say, 192.168.10.1. IP address of this user is 192.168.20.1. If these two users want to communicate with each other, let's say 10.1 want to ping 20.1, right? So source IP 10.1, destination IP 20.1. User will forward traffic to their gateway to router number 1. Router 1 will check their routing table and see the routing table of router 1, right? 192.168.20.0/24. This network is available in the routing table via OSPF routing protocol. Here symbol is O, correct? And next hop IP address is 10.1.2.1. That means router 1 is forwarding traffic to Tata Communication, right, to the backup. So if you are thinking that prefer Airtel is down, maybe, right? So I think Airtel is up. We will verify that Airtel is up or not. If Airtel is up, then router 1 should forward traffic to Airtel only, right? But this, in this scenario, you can see router 1 is forwarding traffic to Tata Communication router number 2. In the same way, guys, on router number 1, right, there should be best route in the routing table via router number 1, and one backup route should be in the database via Tata Communication, correct? So without wasting our time, guys, let's begin. First of all, let me verify the issue, then we'll see the troubleshooting. So on router number 1, you can see the routing table. So IP route OSPF, the destination network means site 2 prefix is available via Tata Communication, right? But the primary link is the upper link. Now let me check the interface is up or down. So IP interface brief, exclude and assign. So this interface, this is the LAN interface where I'm running this subnet 192.168.10.0. This interface is up. Fast Ethernet 1/0, which is connected with Airtel. You can see this interface is up, guys. This interface is up. F1/1 is also up. All interfaces are up on router number 1. On router number 2, so IP interface brief, exclude and assign. On router number 2 also you can see all interfaces are up. This is my LAN interface. This interface F1/0 is connected with Airtel, and this interface F1/1 is connected with Tata Communication, correct? All interfaces are up. Now let me do one thing. Let me verify the connectivity from the upper link through Airtel. Both sides are able to communicate with each other or not. Like, see, on router number 1, on the layer 2 link, IP address is 10.1.1.1, right? On router number 2, IP address is 10.1.1.2. Here IP address is on F1/1 10.1.2.1. Here IP address is 10.1.2.2, correct? So let me check the upper link is working fine or not. Via Airtel both sides are reachable with each other or not. Then we'll troubleshoot the OSPF. So guys, ping 10.1.1.2, source 10.1.1.1. See, I am pinging site to router 2 via Airtel, and ping is working. That means Airtel is up, primary ISP is up. Then router 1 should forward traffic via primary ISP only, via Airtel only. Then why router 1 is forwarding traffic via Tata Communication? So IP route OSPF, you can see it is forwarding traffic to this IP address 10.1.2.1, right? Now the lower link is definitely reachable 10.1.2.2, and source 10.1.2.1. Yeah, Tata Communication and Airtel, both ISPs are up. Both service provider networks are working fine. Then in this scenario, router should forward traffic via upper link, right, via Airtel. So now let's begin the troubleshooting. How you will troubleshoot, guys? First of all, to verify the path, you can do one thing. And before that, we can verify the connectivity between these two sites. Like, am I able to ping site to 192.168.20.1, let's say, and source 192.168.10.1 from side 1 to side 2. See, ping is working. Success rate is 100%, right? Now I can trace route. I can say 192.168.20.1 and source 192.168.10.1. and for this network, for this trace route, I'm going to say numeric for the faster result. And see, router 1 is forwarding traffic to Tata. 10.1.2.2, router 1 is forwarding traffic to Tata. To check the reply, you have to trace route from router number 2, right, to find the reverse path from where I am getting reply message. So let me take you to router number 2, and here I am saying trace route 192.168.10.1 and source 192.168.20.1 numeric. Yes, you can see it is forwarding traffic via data communication only, right? Even my primary ISP is up. Now guys, let's verify the issue. On router number 1, show IP OSPF interface brief. First thing, if you are thinking maybe Profile OSPF is not enabled on fast Ethernet 1/0, right, which is connected with Airtel. So let me show you. See, OSPF is enabled guys on all interfaces, and the OSPF configuration is also correct. On fast Ethernet 1/0, process ID is 1, area ID is 0, the IP address is this one, cost is 1, and this router is the DR router. On fast Ethernet 0/0 also you can see, right? On fast Ethernet 1/1 also you can see, right? Everything is working fine. Even here on fast Ethernet 1/1, which is connected with Tata communication, you can see cost is what, 10. Why here I have configured higher cost, or engineer has configured higher cost guys, to make it backup path, right? On this link you can see cost is 1, on this link cost is 10, correct? So OSPF will prefer this port, this link over this link. Reason here, cost is lower than the cost on this link, on the Tata communication link. Fine. Now let me verify the OSPF neighborship here, because router 1 should have 2 OSPF neighbor, right? One through Airtel and one through Tata communication. So show IP OSPF, show IP OSPF, and say neighbor. Oh, neighbor is 2.2.2 on fast Ethernet 1/1, right? So guys, via Airtel we don't have OSPF neighborship, right? This can be the issue, or issue can be anything else as well, but there should be neighborship via Airtel as well, but there is no OSPF neighborship via Airtel, through Airtel, right? And OSPF is enabled even all interfaces. Even I have configured the lower cost here, right? On router number 2, so IP OSPF neighbor, so IP OSPF neighbor. Here also you can see same issue, neighbor is 1.1.1 on fast Ethernet 1/1 only, right, which is connected with Tata. So why we don't have OSPF neighborship via Airtel? So IP OSPF interface brief. See, here also OSPF is enabled on all interfaces, correct? And guys, on fast Ethernet 1/1 cost is 5, and on fast Ethernet 1/0 cost is 10. So on router number 2, on the edge router of side 2, you can see cost on F1/1 is 5 and cost on F1/0 is 10. No, this is the again incorrect configuration, right? Here engineer have configured some wrong OSPF, right? This is wrong configuration of OSPF, incorrect configuration. In this scenario, router 2 OSPF will prefer this path over this path, right? It will prefer this link, Tata communication link, over Airtel link. So cost should be lower on this link, right? Cost can be 5 here, cost can be 10 here, right? So we'll incorrect this issue, no problem. But why we don't have OSPF neighborship here? Now guys, to verify, to troubleshoot the OSPF neighborship, reason can be, there are multiple reasons, right? Maybe this interface can be configured as passive interface. So if this interface is configured as passive interface, then definitely router 1 will not send hello message from this interface, right? So to verify the OSPF configuration, what command I can run? I can run show IP protocol. Show IP protocol. See, if you are watching this video, that means I am expecting you have already basic knowledge of OSPF, right? Guys, if you are not good enough with the routing protocol and switching protocols, like if you are not good enough in CCNA and CCNP, if you are thinking I am lacking in CCNA and CCNP, must join our live training, right? Because CCNA and CCNP is compulsory for all network engineers. According to me, Every network engineer should master these two cores, right? Then only they can survive in the industry, then only they can grow their professional life, right? So if you are looking for CCNA and CCNP training or these types of courses, guys, you can check our website pmnetworking.in. Even my CCNA and CCNP batch is starting from 26th of this month, right? I'm starting a new batch from 26th of August. 26th of August. And timing for this batch is 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. IST. Why 8 p.m. to 10 p.m.? Because I know most of you are working professional, right? I am also working professional. I am not taking any classes in the office time, right? So you can adjust your time. We have all batches in the night or in the morning, right? Before the office time. Between 9 to 6, we are not taking any classes, guys, in the weekdays. This is weekdays batch, right? Track will be Monday to Friday. Monday to Friday. So if you want to master CCNA and CCNP, right, you can be a part of this live training. I am going to take this batch, guys, and every day we will be talking about real-time scenarios, right? How to configure real-time scenarios, how to troubleshoot real-time scenarios, how to improve the configuration of OSPF, BGP, switching protocols, EIGRP, right? And there are few more technologies like wireless technology. You also nowadays you have to learn basic wireless as well. As a network engineer, earlier routing switching was sufficient for network engineer, but nowadays routing switching is not sufficient for network engineer, right? You have to learn basic wireless as well. So that's why you can check the CCNA 200301 syllabus. Cisco have already updated their syllabus. They have added multiple technology, right? So in CCNA and CCNP, you are going to learn basic wireless as well, basic cloud as well, basic virtualization as well, right? Basic security as well, like firewall, ASA firewall, right? So to master these all technologies along with routing and switching, you can enroll in our live class. See, if you are not clear with the enrollment process, let me just take your 2 minutes, guys. Here in the Google you can type pmnetworking.in. This is my website. Here you can see, guys, we are growing everywhere. The reason is our quality of training and our support. We are always available for our paid students to help them to get certificate, to get job in the industry, right? Let's say if you are enrolling for any course, for CCNA as well, like you also know and I also know, the getting job after CCNA is bit complicated because CCNA is the basic only, right, guys? To work in the industry, people should have knowledge till CCNP, right? So these are award from the Asnir Grover for the best teachers, for the best IT trainer. Here you can read about the features of our courses. This is the website, and now you can see the courses, right? CCNA course, CCNP. There are two types of course. See, in the courses section, there are two types of course. One is live training, one is self-paced course. Self-paced course is for, foreigner, like because there is difference in time zone. So maybe there are someone who are not able to join live classes, right? They cannot manage the time because at our live classes they are working, right, in the office. So how they can join the class? So for them there are some self-paced courses. So if you will click on self-paced courses, it will take you on different page. You can see the self-paced courses, like self-paced course of CCNA 200301 is available at 4000, right? IPv6 is available at 1000, and these are nothing but the recording of our live classes. But if you can join the live class, then I will not recommend you to go for recording. right? Because guys, in live class we are going to meet live, we will be talking about the scenarios, right? So live class is completely attractive and important, right? To master the technology, you have to talk with trainer, right? You cannot master the technology, you cannot master the CCNP by watching video only, right? You have to perform lab, you have to talk to trainer, you have to, solve quizzes, questions, right? So go to live session now, live training section. So in the live training section you can see there are less number of courses are available, right? Because guys, we are three trainer here at PM Networking, and we all are friends, right? We all are working in the industry. Apart from our job, we love to teach people, we love to solve networking queries, we love to help like-minded people, right? So there are some courses in the live training, like you can see CCNA. One batch of CCNA has started, I think 1 week ago. Python automation, leave it. I'm talking about this combo batch. So I am going to start this combo batch from 26th of this month, and cost is 20,000. See, the actual cost is 30,000 guys, but now you are getting discount on the website, right? So this batch, you can here also you can see on the cover photo, batch is starting 26th of August, Monday to Friday. The track timing is 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. IST, and trainer is Praful Mishra. I will be taking this batch. So let me open this course, and here see the detailed information. There is one video for demo, but if you already know me, if you are watching me on the YouTube, that means you already know me guys, and most of the you are member of my YouTube channel, right? You are paying 100 rupees, around 100 rupees every month, correct? So you can read more about the course, like you can see why choose the CCNA and CCNP combo course, the benefit of combo course, right? You can check the syllabus, who should enroll, why now, what you will learn, and the materials, right? So guys, see, this course features are 3 months live training. We will meet live for 2 hours every day for next 3 months. 100% placement assistance. As I told you, once you will enroll for any course, we will be working with you until you will not get job in the industry. In the top MNC company, most of the people are saying, Praful, lots of institutes are providing 100% job guarantee program. Why you are not providing? And they are placing lots of people as well every month, but you are placing very less number of people every month. By the way guys, more than 1,000 students has placed at PM Networking in the top MNC companies. But if I will talk about the other institutes who are placing like 50 student, 100 number of students every month, do you know the package? They are placing network engineer at 3 lakhs, 4 lakhs per annum. If someone will provide you job guys, will give you job at 3 lakhs or 4 lakhs per annum, would you like to work there? If you are ready to work there, that means your technical skill is not strong, right? You are lacking in CCNA and CCNP. If you are good enough in CCNA and CCNP, you deserve minimum 10 lakh per annum. Minimum 10 lakh, right? If not 10 lakh, then 8 lakhs, at least 8 lakhs as a fresher, right? You can apply for job in companies like Cisco, HCL, British Telecom, many more companies are there, right? And we have tied up with these companies. To get job in this company, your technical skill is very important, right? They are going to ask you real time questions. So most of the people are not able to crack interview. That's why other institutes are trying to place their engineers, their students in company like like you can say non-technical companies. So if you are working in non-technical company as a network engineer even, right? If you are working in non-technical company, you will never work on the core network. If you will not work on the core network, then you cannot grow your professional life. To grow your professional life, you have to focus on your work. Most of the people are focusing on earning only, right? How to get maximum salary. They are changing the company to get the higher salary. But at the initial stage, guys, at the initial stage, in the starting of your journey in the domain, in this domain, you should work on learning only, right? You should work in those company who are going to provide you work on the core network. Even they are providing you less salary, no problem, right? We can survive, we can manage for 1 to 2 years. But if you will work for 2 years on the core network, so after 2 years you can apply for job in top MNC company who will be providing you much hike, right? As a network engineer, you can earn up to 1 crore rupees per annum as well, right? So guys, network engineer, this industry is very demanding, and people are getting much salary as well. So if you are working in any non-technical company as a network engineer, you are not working on the core network, please switch your company as soon as possible. Otherwise, you are just wasting your time, bro. You are earning money, but you are wasting time. You cannot grow your professional life exponentially, right? After 10 years, you cannot expect much. Okay, so let me discuss about the course features here. Like you can see 100% placement, then lifetime access to recording session. After that, highly experienced and certified trainer. As I told you, I am going to take this class, and I have worked in various company as a network engineer, right? So I have experience on multiple routing protocols, multiple switching protocols, and the wireless network security devices like on firewall. So I can teach you the practical things. I have not only experience in teaching, I have even experience in teaching as well. Now I am teaching people since last 4 years, and you can see the on the social media now I have completed 50,000 subscriber on my YouTube channel, right? Even you can check my review anywhere on any social media. Why people are giving me only good review? The reason is our quality. If I am promising X, then I try to deliver 10x in the live session, and I am always available to support my peer student, right? Once you will enroll for any course, one you will get access to our close WhatsApp community where lots of trainers are available. One separate trainer is available for lab support, one separate trainer is available for technical support. I am available there, so you can put your query anytime in that group, right? Then access to our premium notes. Guys, most of the people are not preferring to read official book just because of language. So that's why we have prepared complete notes of CCNA and CCNP in easy language so that anyone can review the topic by reading those simple notes. Then you will have some handwritten notes as well with diagram, 24/7 lab support. Like if you are configuring any routing protocol, let's say BGP in the network in the night, and you have some issue, some problem, you can message us. You can put your query in the WhatsApp group, right? Trainer will be responsible to solve your query at the same time. Then real-time scenario configuration and troubleshooting. Real-time scenario configuration and troubleshooting means what? Means, as I told you, I am a working professional. I have lots of experience. So this training programs, this combo batch is designed in such a way so that anyone can get job in the top MNC company after completion of this course. At the same time, they can pass the Cisco exam, right? Let's say you want to get CCNA or CCNP certificate, you can go for exam as well. So in the training, you will get hand-on experience as well as a strong knowledge of theory, right, to pass exam. Then soft skill training. See guys, I have recently added this feature in the course. The reason, earlier I was not able to place some of my paid student in the company because of their communication skill, right? Because they were not able to express their technical knowledge in front of interviewer. See, definitely excellent communication skill is not required in this domain, in the networking domain. Even my communication skill is very bad, right? I never thought that one day I will speak English, because I never speak English in my school, in my college. Even my teacher was not speaking in English. I'm a student of a government school, right? But when I enter in IT industry, I see everyone was talking in English only, right? Then I decided to learn it. So hardly I was speaking English in the real time, in the industry, guys, in the IT industry at the initial time. But now I feel comfortable to speak English, but my grammar is again very bad, right? So see, the requirement of English to get job in the industry or to survive in the industry is you should be able to express your knowledge in front of interviewer in English. That's it. If you know the OSPF routing protocol, then how you are going to express that, how you are going to explain that in front of anyone, maybe in front of your team member in the company, or in front of interviewer to crack job. So some of my paid students were not able to express their technical knowledge in the interview. I was making them perfect in the technical field, guys. They were able to understand and explain the technical concept in Hindi or in their mother tongue, in their local language, but they were not able to express that in English. So that's why I have added this session and I have hired one soft skill trainer. So what nowadays we are doing, nowadays after completion of technical training or while technical training, right, when people are attending interview, right, at that time the soft skill trainer is going to teach you how you will express, how you will explain your knowledge in English, right? They will teach you how to give the introduction. Like if you know the OSPF routing protocol, if you are able to explain that in your local language, then how you can explain that in English also, right? And guys, the same trainer was taught me English, right? This is the reason why I'm able to speak English today. Right, but as I told you, I never learned the grammar, right? This is just because of practice. Okay, so if you have already good communication skill, if you already know the English, if you are able to explain that your knowledge in English in front of anyone, then you don't need to take soft skill training. This will be in weekend, right? Maybe on Saturday and Sunday the trainer will be taking your classes, right, for the soft skill. My task is to make you perfect in technical, correct? Then guys, complete interview preparation. So after completion of the syllabus, CCNA and CCNP syllabus, we will have some sessions for interview, for mock interview, right? I will be asking question to you and you guys will be answering to me. if you if I will feel that you are not able to explain well, you, because of your English, then I will transfer you in the soft skill training class. Then after doing this all, will update your resume, right? Whatever topics we are going to learn in the live class, we will update everything in your resume. Then we'll forward your resume to company with one training completion certificate, right? I will also tell you to update your professional profile, like LinkedIn profile, like Naukri.com profile, and there are multiple profiles, right? Multiple platforms are there. So on those platforms, you are going to update yourself after the training. See, within 2 to 3 days, you will start getting lots of call for interview, right? Let's say you have received one call for interview today, right? They have asked you 5 questions, but you didn't answer them to 3 questions. So you are going to write down those 3 questions. Within 1 hour to 2 hour, we are going to meet live, one to one session, right? We'll arrange one-to-one session for you, and whatever questions you have collected from the interview, we'll discuss that question. I will be telling you how to answer to those questions. and then you will get again second call for interview. Maybe they are going to ask you same question, but this time you have prepared that question, right? Like this, we will be working on yourself for 10 to 15 days, hardly 10 to 15 days, and within 10 to 50 days you will be working in the top MNC company on the core network, right? So these are the benefits of our live training program, guys. You can read more about it, the syllabus, but I'm not able to, I think, open syllabus. Don't know how they have designed the website. So if someone will enroll, then they can check the syllabus. But no worry, guys. If you want to check the syllabus, you can let me know on the WhatsApp, right? I will share the syllabus with you, right? If you want to enroll, simply you can click on buy button, right? You need to make payment of 20,000. Once you will make payment, we will get your data within 10 minutes. You will be receiving a call from our side after enrollment. Once you will pay the fee, you will get one call from my side, right? And I will be explaining everything about the live session. I will be adding you in the WhatsApp group. I will be sharing the live classroom link, the study materials. I will be guiding you how to review those study materials, how to read those study materials. Lab trainer will be preparing your laptop for the lab where you are going to perform lab. Okay, so again, let's come to our topic, guys. This was, you note, our topic. We were troubleshooting the OSPF protocol. So just I told you, like if you are not good enough with this routing protocol, OSPF, BGP, you can take training ons, right? So if you didn't take CCNA or CCNP training hour, right, definitely you should take live classes, because live classes can be life changing for you, can be life changing for you, right? Because you have to also work for it. To achieve something, we both need to work together. Okay, I am ready to work. I am ready to put my 100% on yourself, to yourself, right? But at the same time, I need your effort as well, right? Like I will give you the assignment to perform the lab, but who is going to you know what happened, bro? Okay, so but who can guarantee that you will perform the lab, right? So you have to also work on your technical skill for next 3 to 4 months. Then only you can see something better, right? But again, guys, I am telling you, if you will compare yourself after the training, now and after the training, you will see a remarkable improvement in your technical skill. Okay, so that was all about our live classes, which is starting from 26th of this month. Now see, to check the detailed configuration of OSPF, here I can run command IP protocol, like the passive interface configuration, the filtering, right? So to check those things, I'm going to run IP protocol command. So IP protocol, and see the output, guys. Routing protocol is OSPF 1. There is no any filtering for outgoing traffic. For outgoing update, there is no any filtering for incoming update. Router ID of this router is 1.1.1, and number of area is 1, that is area 0. Maximum path that this router can install is 4, right? So yes, this is also correct. Maximum path this router can install up to 4 path. Then why it is not installing, right? See, we are advertising all networks in area 0. That is also correct. There is no passive interface configuration, and these are the gateway. Distance is also by default. So all configuration looks fine here. Then why we don't have neighborship, guys? Now remember the OSPF hello message parameters. To form neighborship between two routers, there are some parameters, right? Like area ID must match. So IP OSPF interface brief. Here you can see area is 0 on F1/0, which is connected with Airtel. On router number 2, so IP OSPF interface brief. Here, so IP OSPF interface brief. interface brief. On F1/0, here also you can see area is 0, area ID is matching, right? Then the next parameter, guys, subnet should match, subnet mask should match. There should be no authentication, or if there is authentication, then authentication data, authentication type, both should match, right? So as both IP addresses are reachable with each other, that means subnet mask and IP subnet is same. Now what next we can check? Network type of OSPF also match. So what we can do, we can check the network type. We can say so IP OSPF interface F1/0. Here we don't have OSPF neighborship. So see the detailed configuration of OSPF on this particular interface, right? Fast Ethernet 1/0 interface is up there. Line protocol is also up. Cost is 1, and network type over here is broadcast. And make sure if network type is broadcast, then priority is not 0, because on the broadcast network DR and BDR is required, guys. Correct? So priority is not 0 over here. So that's why you can see one router is your DR router, right? This router is your DR router. Priority is 1. If I will set priority 0 on both router, then also OSPF neighborship can goes down. But this time we don't have issue with network type. Network type over here is broadcast, and on router number 2 also. So IP OSPF interface F1/0. Here also network type is, you can see, broadcast, right? Cost over here is 10, and cost on router number 1 is 1. Don't worry, we will fix the cost value later. Before that, let me troubleshoot the OSPF neighborship here, right? So network type is matching. What is the next parameter? Router ID must be unique, so router ID is unique. Here router ID is 1.1.1. on router number 2, router ID is 2.2.2. right? One router is DR, one router is BDR. That is also correct. Hello time, hold on time, these timers should be also same. So hello time over here 10 second, hold on time 40 second, wait time also 40 second. On router number 2 also you can see hello time. Oh, hello time over here is 1000 second, guys. Hello time is mismatch between router 1 and router 2. So that's why here you can see dead time is also mismatch. By default hello time is 10 second. Maybe to reduce the hello message on this link, engineer has configured higher hello message. But make sure if you are changing the hello timer, then you have to change both side on both router, right? But engineer have changed it on router number 2, but they didn't change on router number 1. So this is the reason, I think, why we don't have OSPF neighborship between router 1 and router 2. To fix it, what I can do, either I can set OSPF hello same time on router number 1, or I can configure the default value on router number 2. So let me configure default value for now. Interface F1/0 IP OSPF, or let me do one thing. I am not going to change the timer here. I am going to set same timer on router number 1. Interface F1/0, because maybe I don't know for the what reason they have changed the hello time. So say IP OSPF hello interval 1000. Now so IP OSPF neighbor, still we don't have OSPF neighborship between router 1 and router 2, right? But I think all parameters are matching now. So IP OSPF interface F1/0 done. Hello time 1000. Here also hello time on router number 2 is 1000. 400. Very good. There is no authentication configured. Still there is no neighborship. No. Let me do one thing. Let me set this interface. See, guys, routers, if hello time is 100 second, then routers 1000 second, then routers are going to send hello message after 1000 second. Correct? So I'm going to shut down this interface, and then again I will run no shut command, right? So router will send hello message again. So on router number 1 on interface, and before that, if you want to verify the authentication configuration, simply you can run command so run section OSPF. It will show you the OSPF configuration, what command engineer have ran here. Like here you can see so IP OSPF hello interval done. This is the interface command cost, and these are the network command. Fine, there is no any authentication configuration. Then interface f1/0 says shut down, and again I am going to say no shut here. Yeah, link is up now. So IP OSPF neighbor. Now you can see we have OSPF neighborship, correct? Now we have OSPF neighborship through both SPIP, through both service provider, right? This is via Airtel, this is through Tata Communication, right? And now so IP route OSPF. Now you can see best path is via Airtel, right, which is my primary ISP. Earlier there was issue, the reason was neighborship was done through Airtel, right? But now we have OSPF neighborship through Airtel, so that's why you can see best path is via Airtel only. Why best path is via Airtel, guys? Because here I have configured the lower cost value. Here cost is 1 on f1/0. Here cost is 10, I think, correct? So I can run command so IP OSPF interface brief. Yes, you can see cost on fast Ethernet 1/0 is 1 and cost on f1/0 is 10. Now on, let me take you to router 2. Now here if you will trace route 192.168.20.1 and source 192.168.10.1 numeric, see the output. Now traffic is going via Airtel only, right? 10.1.1.2. Now let me take you to router number 2, and on router number 2 so IP OSPF neighbor. Again this time we have neighborship through both ISP and so IP route OSPF, but best path is via, you can see, Tata Communication, right? So if I will trace route 192.168.10.1 and source 192.168.20.1, say numeric, see traffic is going through Tata Communication. So guys, in this scenario, if a user from this network from side 1 whose IP address is 10.1 want to communicate with this user whose IP address is 20.1, right? So let's suppose 10.1 is going to send ICMP echo request message to 20.1, right? It is just I am pinging. So user will forward traffic to router 1, router will forward traffic to Airtel service provider will forward traffic to side 2 as router, right? Now router 2 will forward it to this user will again generate reply and it will forward reply to router number 2, but router 2 will forward that reply to Tata Communication, right? Tata Communication will forward it to router number 1, then router 1 will forward it to the user. This is how these two sides can communicate with each other, right? This is the path for now. So to verify it, simply you can ping 192.168.20.1 and source 192.168.10.1. You can see ping is working, right? But guys, the scenario is different. Airtel is the primary ISP, right? Tata is the backup ISP. So on router number 2, we have misconfiguration of OSPF, right? This is not the correct configuration of traffic engineering, or you can say for path manipulation. On router number 2, see the issue. So IP OSPF interface brief. On fast Ethernet 1/0, which is connected with Airtel, cost value is 10. And on fast Ethernet 1/1, which is connected with Tata, cost is 5. But cost should be lower on f1/0, which is connected with Airtel. So let me correct it. Interface f1/0, say IP OSPF cost. Here I am going to configure cost 5, and this time so IP OSPF interface brief. Now you can see cost value is same on both interfaces. right? So what router will do? Router will perform load balancing. So IP.OSPF. Now you can see it have installed both path in their routing protocol. This is what ECMP. ECMP, equal cost multipath, right? So now I want to make Airtel as a primary ISP here. So what I can do, interface F1 slash, sorry, 1, yes, 1 slash 1. I am going to configure higher cost value here. IP OSPF cost, let's say 10. Now so IP OSPF neighbor. So IP OSPF interface brief, you can see now cost on fast ethernet 1 slash 1 is 10 and cost on fast ethernet 1 slash 1 is 5, right? So it will install best path via Airtel. So IP.OSPF this time, you can see best is via Airtel 10.1.1.1, right? Again you can verify the reachability, ping 192.168.20.1 and say source 192.168.10.1. Ping is working. I can trace route 192.168.20.1 and source 192.168.10.1. See the path traffic is going via Airtel only, right? From router number 2, trace route 192.168.10.1 and source 192.168.20.1. Traffic is going via Airtel only. Fine. So now let me verify the failover. Failover is working fine or not, because this was the issue only, right? The ticket is failover is not working between Airtel and Tata. Now let me do one thing. On router number 1, I am going to down, let's say F1 slash 0, which is connected with Airtel. Interface F1 slash 0. Say shut down. Now so IP OSPF neighbor. Done. It have break the neighborship on router number 2. So IP OSPF neighbor. Here on router number 2, see guys, still we have neighborship because of so IP route OSPF. This router is not performing load balancing. Router number 2. Router number 2 have also shifted the traffic on Tata communication, but neighborship is still there, right? The reason? Because their line protocol is still up and the hold on time is guys 4000 seconds, right? So for these types of scenario, you know, we have different concepts in real time. Like in real time, to avoid this type of issue, like if two routers are directly connected with each other, see if R1 and R2 is connected with each other and you are running OSPF over here. So if this link will goes down, OSPF neighborship will goes down immediately, correct? But let's suppose you have router 1 here, then you have ISP here, and then router 2. And between router 1 and router 2, you are running what? OSPF routing protocol. And guys, if ISP will goes down, if any router from the ISP will goes down, then will OSPF neighborship goes down immediately? No. OSPF neighborship will goes down after 40 seconds, right? So for 40 seconds, both routers will be forwarding traffic to wrong destination, right? To perform this lab, what you can do, you can connect router 1 here, you can connect one switch here and router 2 here. Router 1, router 2 and one switch here, right? Now you can enable OSPF between router 1 and router 2. You will see if this link will goes down, router 2 will not break OSPF neighborship immediately. It will break OSPF neighborship after 40 seconds, right? So this is the reason now why we have BFD bidirectional forwarding detection, right? Or the by the way, we have a new feature in OSPF to overcome this issue, that is OSPF fast reroute. OSPF fast reroute. See guys, if two routers are directly connected with each other, in this scenario, if this link will goes down, definitely OSPF neighborship will goes down immediately. The reason, their line protocol will goes down, right? Their line protocol is goes down. In OSPF, at layer 1, physical layer, if physical layer will goes down, it will update to all upper layer. OSPF is working at layer 3, at network layer here, right? And here is data link layer, right? So if physical layer will goes down, it will update to upper layer, right? But in this scenario, when you have ISP between two routers, so if ISP router will goes down, then routers are not going to break OSPF neighborship immediately, right? So you can use what, BFD here. You can configure the BFD or OSPF fast reroute, right? Here if I can run one command, config t interface f1 slash 0 and carrier delay, yes, by default carrier delay is 2 seconds. By default carrier delay configure on router is 2 seconds. So if two routers are directly connected with each other, OSPF neighborship will goes down within 2 seconds. But if two routers are connected through ISP, right, and if any link will goes down, then remote OSPF router will not break OSPF neighborship immediately. But now guys, in this scenario everything is working fine. Let me show you. So IP route OSPF on router number 1. Now router 1 is learning 10 network 10.1.1.0/30. The reason, see, this interface is down, and router 2 is now advertising this network as well as this network, this one, right, to router number 1 via data communication. This is why now you are able to see the 10.1.1.0/30 in their network. But how these two LANs are going to communicate? Via data communication, right? So still both sides are connected with each other, right? That means failover is working fine. Router 2 have also shifted the traffic on lower link, so IP.OSPF you can see, right? Again I can verify the connectivity, ping 192.168.20.1 and say source 192.168.10.1. see, ping is working. Again when Airtel will come up, interface f1/0, say no set. Now Airtel will come up guys, so IP OSPF neighbor. Now OSPF neighborship is up, so IP OSPF neighbor. Now Airtel primary ISP is up, so check the routing table, so IP.OSPF. Now it have installed this network via Airtel, right? So now failover is working fine on router number 2 also, so IP route OSPF, yes, here also you can see now failover is working fine on both router. Now router 1 is the primary router, router 2 is the secondary router. So now you can save the configuration and we have troubleshoot the issue. So guys, this was a small troubleshooting of OSPF routing protocol. Here we can have any other IGP routing protocol as well. Okay, so hope this video was helpful for you. If you have learned something from this video, please hit on like button. If you have not subscribed this channel, guys, please subscribe my channel, and we'll meet soon in next video. Till then, stay safe. Bye bye. That's all for today. Thanks for watching.